Welcome to day 9 of your 30-day yoga challenge. Today we will be working on flexibility and stretch the whole body head to toe. Let's begin on your hands and knees, tabletop position. Tuck your toes underneath, take your pinkies out of the way and slowly sit back to your heels. You can keep your hands on the floor or walk them back, sitting upright over your heels. Find a comfortable stretch on your feet, maybe also ankles and knees. We won't be staying here for too long, but it can be quite an intense stretch for some of you, so feel free to come back to your hands anytime. Take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Release your hands down, move your toes, circle the ankles, then point your feet and sit back to your heels again. You can just stay still if you already feel enough sensations, or lean back, maybe even lift the knees to find a bit more stretch on the front of the ankles, feet, maybe also shins. A few breaths here, breathing in and out through the nose. Release your knees down, come to tabletop, hands underneath the shoulders to start, and your toes can be pointed or tucked underneath. Walk your hands forward, release forearms to the floor and lower your forehead to the mat, or as an option on top of your forearms, elbows wide. Find a position where you feel some sensations in your upper body, upper back, shoulders, upper arms. With each breath, relax your upper body more and more towards the ground. Melt in your heart towards the mat. Take one more big full breath. And from here, press into forearms and lower down into your belly. Keep your forearms parallel to each other with elbows underneath the shoulders or a little more forward. Press the tops of the feet and the pubic bone into the mat. Pull your heart forward between your arms. Breathe into the chest. One more breath in Sphinx. And release your forehead down. Take your right arm out to the side with your elbow bent. Roll over to your right side until you find a stretch on your right shoulder and maybe also on the chest. And then stay there and breathe. Deep, slow breaths, letting your body know that this position is safe and the muscles around your shoulders can relax and release. Come back to center and switch sides. Place your left arm in 90-degree angle to the side and roll over to the left. Find the stretch on this side and just keep breathing. Slowly roll back to center, hands underneath the shoulders, press yourself up into tabletop and downward facing dog. Take a breath here, just stay still or walk your feet out, notice how your body feels in this pose right now. Walk your feet forward to the top of the mat and keep your feet around hip distance apart. Bend your knees deeply so you can lower your belly to the thighs. Catch your big toes with your fingers. Allow your head to hang heavy and stay still if you already feel the stretch on the back of the body. If you need to go deeper, just straighten the legs to that point where you find the stretch. Send your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Continue to breathe into your belly, chest, side and back ribs. Slowly release your big toes, lift your gaze, turn your toes slightly out and sit down into deep squat. You can keep your fingertips on the floor or press your palms together. Press the knees out with the elbows. If it's hard for you to keep your heels grounded, you can lift the heels. Or just don't sit as low, stay up a little higher. We are not staying here for very long, just a few more breaths. Release your hands down, straighten the legs, bring your feet parallel, and from here step your left foot back, lower the knee down for low lunge. You can keep your back toes tucked or the foot pointed, find your variation. Hands on the front knee, lengthen the spine, and keeping the spine long, gently press your hips forward and down towards the floor. Find the stretch on the front of your left hip and thigh. With your next breath, lift your left arm up and lean to the right into a little side bend. Still pressing the hips down towards the floor. Take one more big inhale and exhale. Release your fingertips down, framing the front foot. Straighten your front leg and send your hips back into half split. The knee can be bent just so that you feel the stretch on the back of the leg. Fingertips stay forward or maybe a little more back underneath your shoulders. Bend your front knee again. Keep your left hand down and reach your arm up into twist. Rotate to the right side. Let your left hip release more down towards the floor. Big inhale. And exhale, right fingertips down, step your left foot forward and right foot back to switch sides. Find the same variation with your back foot tucked or pointed. Lengthen the spine, keep your chest lifted and gently press your hips down. Find a stretch on the right hip and thigh. With your next inhale, reach your right arm up and exhale, lean to the left, a little side bend. One more big breath. And slowly release your fingertips down, frame your front foot and straighten the leg, send your hips back, find your half split variation. Release your upper body over your front leg. Rebend your front knee. Keep your right hand down, lift your left arm up into twist. And let your hips, especially your right hip, release down as you twist in the upper back. One more inhale. And exhale, left hand down, tuck your back toes under and step your left foot back into downward facing dog. Take another moment here, noticing how your body feels now in this pose. Maybe there is a bit more space in your upper body, hips and legs. Release your knees down, point your feet and sit down to your heels, thunderbolt position. Roll your shoulders back and interlock fingers behind your lower back. You can stay here, stretching the shoulders, or another option is to bend forward into child's pose. Take your knees a little wider, lower your forehead towards the mat and pull your hands away from the lower back. You can also pull your hands a few times to the left and then to the right. Take another big breath. And then release your hands and find a simple child's pose. Extend your arms forward on the mat. Let your whole body soften. Relax. Release your breath, let it flow naturally again without deepening or lengthening the breath. Slowly roll your spine up to seated position. Release hands to the knees, close your eyes for a moment. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms together to your heart. And open your eyes to finish the practice. This was day 9 of your everyday yoga challenge. I wish you a great day and see you tomorrow for day 10. Bye!